Welcome back to Profit Made Simple, where we unravel the secrets to business success. And in today's video, we explore the captivating world of marketing psychology. So if you want to grow your business, hit that subscribe button so we can take you and your business to new heights. In today's video, we're going to examine, explore, uncover 9 marketing psychology principles to influence customers. So you're going to be learning about things like scarcity, reciprocity, loss aversion, and much, much more. So remember to hit that subscribe button and let's dive into it. Our first one of our 9 marketing psychology principles to influence consumers is scarcity. Now, scarcity is a limited quantity or time-limited availability on a product or offer. Now, what this does is it creates FOMO. So you may only have 10 spots available for your transformation program. In my world, I run a lot of events, so I use deadlines for early bird tickets or VIP access. So I may say access is only available to a certain date. Now, this creates FOMO, and I saw this in action this last weekend. My daughter wanted Taylor Swift tickets, but there was a scarce amount, and this was genuine scarcity. Between all the concerts across the country, there was only 500,000 tickets, yet 4 million people wanted them. And so, because of that scarcity, she was taking massive action. She had 3-4 laptops open. She dedicated half of her holiday to being on that laptop to getting these tickets. That is the power of scarcity when you have something that people want in a limited amount. So how can you incorporate a limited quantity or a deadline to increase and influence the consumer? Robert Cialdini's book, Influence, is the most powerful marketing book that I've ever read. In fact, our first 6 principles come directly from that book. And number 2 is authority. If you have authority, people are more likely to trust you and therefore buy from you. So how can you generate authority? It can be through your title. So you might be the CEO, you might be the founder, you might be the chairperson. It could be your brand, so how many likes and the size of the audience you have, but it can also be endorsements. Can you get testimonials or endorsements from key people within your community and industry? Our third principle in our 9 marketing psychological principles that influence consumer behavior is my absolute favorite, social proof. For me, this has the most amount of power. Almost every product or service decision I make is influenced by reviews. I'm constantly Googling for a coffee shop or a restaurant or even a TV show to watch to see what other people think of it. This is why, as a service provider or a product owner, you want to make sure that you're getting more reviews than all of your competition. These should be on Google, Facebook, they should be all over your website so you are positioned favorably against everybody else. Leverage this social proof and you will make it that much easier for people to buy from you. Our fourth principle is reciprocity. We have an obligation to reciprocate if someone delivers value to us. A really good social example would be you're out at the bar with some friends, someone buys you a drink. You are entirely likely to go and buy that person a drink on the next round, if you're a good fella. The same happens in marketing. How can we create value so the consumer is likely to reciprocate? This could be through things like ebooks or lead magnets. You give away some of your best information for free, and the prospect will reciprocate by buying a product or service down the line. Our fifth principle is consistency. We want to encourage small, consistent commitments from our consumers. Consumers want to align their decisions with their beliefs. And if they're already doing some kind of business with you, they want to validate that on a consistent basis. So from a marketing perspective, we need to encourage that. This works particularly well in an ascension model. You may start with a free trial, into a paid trial, into a longer term membership. Remember, it's 7 times easier to sell to an existing client than it is a new one. Our sixth principle is liking. We are more likely to do business with those people that we like. And what persuasion science has shown us is that there are three key principles to liking. Number one, we like people that are similar to us. Number two, we like people who pay us sincere, authentic compliments. Number three, we like people that help us mutually accomplish the same goals together. So how can you incorporate more of these three into your marketing? We have been looking at 9 marketing psychology principles to influence consumer behavior. And number 7 is anchoring. Now, anchoring works particularly well with pricing. What we do is we use a higher price to anchor the value in the consumer's mind so the lesser price is that much more appealing. So an example would be is you take an item off the rack. It's got a price on it of $200. You've got that crossed out and you now have a price of $140. I've now anchored the value of that garment to $200. So the consumer feels that they are getting an unbelievable deal. Our 8th principle is a fantastic pricing persuasion principle called the decoy effect. Now, this works when you are positioning your most expensive option favorably. So you've got 3 pricing options. And I'll give you an example of this in the media world. Let's say you've got a magazine and you say the digital version of that magazine is $10 per month. The printed version is $19 a month, but the printed and digital version is $20. Immediately, I've positioned that favorably. I've used the decoy of the middle option to position that bundle as the optimal choice. And final principle is one of my favorites, loss aversion. Now, what this says is that people are more influenced around avoiding negative emotions. So they're more likely to do something to avoid pain than they are to acquire the pleasure. So how does this work? For example, in a free trial, you might show people what they're going to lose, what they're going to miss out on as that free trial expires. And they will want to avoid that negative emotion and pain, therefore be more influenced to continuing the product or service. There we have it, our 9 marketing psychology principles to influence consumers. Now your job is this, is to take those principles, incorporate them into your marketing and watch your lead generation and profit soar. And I want to leave you with this. Remember, as a business owner, you have the power to shape your destiny. Incorporate these strategies and watch you and your business ascend to another level. Thank you for watching.